it has nowhere to go. So it's looking for an outlet. It's moving and it's furious and it's like really trying to find an escape, but it has nowhere to go. We don't have any outlet because we're just moving on to the next thing. So we just sit there with all this intense emotion. It has nowhere to escape to. And so it starts to settle. It settles in our body, it settles in our cells, it settles in our bloodstream, it settles into our joints, it settles into our body, and it gets stored there because it had nowhere else to go. So all that high, intense emotion is now stored and it's stuck. Okay, it had no release, it had no escape. And so we're just taught to sit there and, just, take it or move on to the next thing. And we continue to feel ourselves getting stressed and more stressed throughout the day. There's more stressful situations that come up. Maybe, our kids come home, then we find ourselves short with our kids, or they add more stress to us. Then we have more intense emotion, and that just gets, stored into us. Then we get another phone call. Maybe that, it shouldn't be stressful, but because we already have compounded the stress, that again adds more stress to us. And so, by before you know it, it's a new day. Maybe you've lost sleep that night, and then you're doing it again the next day. Maybe there's another stressful situation or something that happens, and you're just compounding stress and stored emotion on top of each other. And the more we have stored emotions, and we just keep piling it on top of each other without letting it escape, the more stuck our emotions become. And then we start to see in ourselves chronic disease, chronic illness. So this could be, things like autoimmune disease, high blood pressure, heart disease. There is so much evidence and so many conditions that are literally just caused by stress and these stored emotions. Because what happens is our cortisol levels go up, right? Stress becomes, just everywhere in our mind and our body, and it has no place to release. It affects our immune function. We can't, fight off illnesses the way that we typically do. So we feel that in our body, right? And so how can we release these stored emotions from our body?